Go live. Should pick right up. Let's wait for it to pick up on. There we go. Awesome. Well, I'm not gonna put myself on FaceTime too long because we're already on a storm out in well, I'm in Seabrook, Colorado. I'm looking due west at Lyman. Check this out. We're already started. This initiated a couple hours sooner than the models were indicating, so wanted to get this going real quick, and then we're gonna get in position and get on the south side of this thing in Hugo, I think. Speaking of which, let me punch in those directions to Hugo. Search. More routes. I want that route that I take 70 west and then go on the south side of it. Let me just see real quick what this storm is doing. It's kind of got a hook shape to it. It's not in the most unstable environment. As it tracks farther east, there are higher dew points. Right now, it's sitting in an area where it's like 40-degree dew points. Just not good enough. But once it gets out to where I'm at, we're looking at closer to 50-degree dew points, and then even in Burlington, at the Kansas border, they're looking at 52-degree dew points. So I'm way farther south and west than I thought I was going to be to start this thing off, but you know, weather is unpredictable like that. What's up, Grifter, Patrick, Lisa, Lurker? What's going on, guys? Hey, from Fort Morgan. Okay. Well, you're definitely going to want to keep an eye out on the storms today, because things might get rough up there on I-76 too. I heard Jordan was on his way west, was probably going to post up near Burlington waiting on this storm, but it's such a slow mover that I just kind of want to get up on it right now. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Matter of fact, closing the door, let's do the thing. I'm like right next to I-70, so getting to this storm is going to be easy, and you'll have it in sight for most of the way. Alrighty. Hopefully the picture looks good for you guys. I'm still on that wide angle lens. I need to try out the other viewing mode, but because I had something programmed last year by Patrick. But yeah. Hopefully I can get the zoom working, because when I zoom on this normal one, it gets really blurry, but ooh. Go. These towers up east of here are actually looking pretty healthy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up on this storm, see about the hail, and it's also got a special weather statement for Landspouts, so that's a pretty good area for Landspouts. Yeah, this is the first time I've streamed in 3 weeks. The last time I did this was the Oklahoma chase. Great to see you. Christy, great to see you. I think we got the audio issues patched up from last time. Just gotta make sure that I'm paying attention to it on my iPad, because the end of that Saturday stream 3 weeks ago, there was no audio. And once I figured it out, all the craziness was over with. But I did end up 0 metering the Springtown tornado, and fortunately it wasn't particularly strong. I think the wind gusts associated with I think the winds themselves were stronger than the tornadic winds, but it still freaked me the hell out. Plus seeing that explosion, that's it's not something you see on every chase. We're heading back west towards Hugo. I got all the way out to Ray, Colorado, before I noticed that this storm had initiated. So I'm assuming that most of the initiation is going to be further west today, but yeah, we'll have to see. So I'm probably gonna sit in Ariba for a little bit. That's in 16 miles. But we'll probably end up tracking back towards Ray at some point. About chasing in Colorado is you don't always need elevated dew points. You don't always need elevated wind shear in order to get a tornado producer out here. I mean, we get a ton of landspouts and a ton of hybrids. Had a bunch of lightning earlier. I haven't seen any in a hot minute. Storm chaser right behind me. See, they got a Starlink panel in the same spot I got mine. I don't know of any storm chasers that drive a large black Ford pickup truck. A bunch of dust getting kicked up here on the right. Not even close to the storm. My guess is tractors. Yep, I was right. There's a tractor right over here. But say no thanks to that faster route because I want to get on the south side of this storm. Now I'm seeing CGs way out ahead of the storm. Oh yeah, there's a lot of dust getting kicked up by this, especially on the left side of the highway up ahead. Let me see if you can see it zoomed in a little bit over here. Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's my 1X. That doesn't look bad on my iPad. Please do tell me if it is blurry. There's a whole bunch of dust getting kicked up here. Hopefully you'll be able to see it as I pass this truck. Lots of dust up ahead. That being said, this is still a relatively high base storm, so I don't anticipate it going tornadic anytime soon. But as it pushes eastward into these stronger dews, I think it might have the energy that it needs to produce something. Getting to the south side of this thing is going to be the best move here. Rain X on it real quick. Rain-X mixed in with my washer fluid. Hopefully that helps with things today. At 6.5 miles, I'm going to drop south and get underneath of this storm. Severe watch. That's interesting. All this beneath the clouds right now looks like rain curtains. I don't even think there's any scud here. It's all pretty solid. I hop off of this highway and turn south. One thing that I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for today is brush fires. They're gonna get started by lightning. Most of Colorado is still in a pretty severe drought. We haven't seen a whole lot of relief. We had a snowstorm about a week and a half ago that certainly helped. It gave us like an inch and a half of precipitable water in a lot of spots, but we still got a long way to go to snap the drought. Big old dust plume up here. Please give me a spoot. That'd be awesome. Oh, that was a car driving by on a dirt road. Never mind. Exit is this bridge. mountains up there to my north. It's gonna stop and point that way if it was a spoot, but ain't no spoot. Now, seeing the dust getting kicked out from this car in front of me, it looks like you got winds that are blowing into the storm, so it's got inflow. It's not particularly strong, but it's there. Gonna post up here, I guess. All right. All right, I'm gonna pop outside and eat a slice real quick. Oh, fuck. Pop outside. I don't need to get the Hugo. Ugh. Elliot! What's up, dude?
Yeah.
I'm mad at myself for burning the gas to get to Ray, only to come back here. I did. It's,
So we were here. You're up there here when you got struck by lightning
did it really?
earlier. Yeah.
That's awesome.
We were all like, Joe was here.
I remember he was saying he was sitting in a Reba, but he
It's like right down there. But it's not.
be right back. Hell yeah. May 18th. May 18 2.0. All right, sorry about that, guys. I was chatting it up with Elliot Ball. I'm about to head east to Flagler and then blast south to get out ahead of this storm, because there's an east-west dirt road, but if I go due south now, I'm gonna end up in mud, and I don't want to do that. I don't want a repeat of Grinnell from last year. And for those of you that weren't with us for that chase, May 18th of last year, I essentially got sideswiped. I got stuck in the mud and was only able to go about 5 miles an hour. I basically got myself 30 yards beyond where the Grinnell tornado crossed the dirt road. So I don't want another close call. I had a close call 3 weeks ago. Not trying to do that again. But that being said, I will chase at night because I know these roads. The problem with chasing at night down in Springtown, Texas, was that there aren't any like alternate dirt roads down there. There wasn't a way to get around the there wasn't a way to get out of the way of the storm. Like there was a westbound road that I could have taken, but instead I ended up going down the eastbound side of it. Because I got startled and wasn't thinking clearly. I'm gonna put this back on wide angle because it's focusing on the rain. But yeah, I'm gonna drag east to Flagler, and then I'm gonna drop south to that east-west dirt road. But I just didn't want to drive on it where it's already rained and it's gonna continue raining, because I don't want to get stuck, especially not this early in the chase. Oh, looks like I lost signal there for a second, but I think it's back. Oh shit. Oh guys, I think I have a Landspout over here. I'm gonna zoom in because I think I got a Landspout over here. I don't know if you're able to see it, but there's dust over there that's circulating on the ground. Non-tornadic, but yep. There's a little vortex in the middle of that. Still there. Getting wrapped up in the rain now. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back put you back on wide angle, get you plugged back in. But the dew point, so the dew point in Lyman is now like 32 degrees, so that storm is definitely not going to produce a tornado yet. But I'm thinking as it gets farther to the east, where the dews are higher, it's possible that the environment could support tornado genesis. But as of right now, it's definitely not in a good environment. But it does have that little appendage down at the bottom, so it does look like it's gonna be able to go surface based and produce a mesocyclone. Well, yeah, once I get to Flagler, I'm gonna blast due south on this thing and then get on that dirt road and then travel back to the west to the south side of this storm. It's a very slow mover right now. Also, we're still 10 minutes behind when I was originally going to start. I'm going to take a look around. Looks like Nebraska's doing the thing. Yeah, they got a couple of severe storms up there. And there's one in Lexington, and then there's one like 40 miles west of there. But these are the storms that we're gonna follow. Just waiting for it to get like 30 or 40 miles farther east, and then should be in a much more hospitable environment for it to go severe and do some crazy shit. But the dew point all the way out in Burlington, Colorado is 52 degrees. Oh, it's a 20 degree gradient between Lyman and Burlington. So as this thing tracks eastward, it's gonna get into much more unstable air and do some crazier, severe shit. There's no exit here, but next exit I see, I'm gonna blast south because this rain has slowed down quite a bit. Well, hey, Alex. Alright, so Flagler exit is in 1 mile, and then I'm going to drop all the way south. Don't see any spoots anymore. Actually, where's my I have a door mount, so I can't find it though. Oh, I found it, never mind. Alright, I'm in Flagler. Now I gotta blast south. It's nice to know that we have gas here. I think that was Elliot's car. Spin this around and see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Lots of people out on the dirt road ahead of me. Got a ways to go down this dirt road. Lots of people out here. CG out ahead. This back front because I'm getting crazy CGs out ahead. Oh shit, sorry. Sorry. about 7 miles until I turn right. Big CGs. I think I've been out here before. Might have been this might have been where I did my June 1st chase back in 2024. Oh, hey! Thank you, Paige. Really appreciate the super chat. Hope you're doing well. Got 5 more miles. Down the windshield again. Hit a bunch of bugs, and now I got a streak from the wiper blades. Wipe me down. There are a bunch of chasers down here on this this east-west road. Laura, she made it. Some other storm chasers. It's actually not a terrible idea. Once I get down towards this intersection, I'm gonna post up and I'm gonna put you guys on a tripod. One more mile. I do need a crew. I just haven't made those types of connections yet. I definitely prefer chasing with people as opposed to chasing solo. Find a place I can pull over up here. Up here, and yeah, right here is fine. Let's see where how the live stream is doing. It looks good. Oh. Still a very high base storm. It's not becoming surface based yet. I'm gonna risk it in code yellow. BRB. do. Storm's moving so slowly, like I don't want to like drive because I'll get way too far ahead of it. But I mean, let's see. I've got time. Let me just check the general motion of this. A very slow moving storm. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get my tripod out and bring you guys out for a little bit. That sounds like a plan. Alright, I'm gonna bring you guys out. Let's go! Why is that tilted? There we go. I just cooked the Starlink. Hunter's down here. Hunter Fouts. Hopefully the stream is still going. Wi-Fi should kick in any second now. Oh yeah, that's Hunter driving up towards me from the left over here. For $half size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. There's also a storm that just went up to my east near Goodland, which I think I might actually, I'm going to actually head that way. I'm going to head to I can wait on this storm, but there's a storm out closer to the more rich dews, so I think that's going to be the call. Short stop, we'll be all right. Gonna put you guys back inside real quick. Get you guys plugged back in. Son of a bitch. There we go. Getting. All right, you guys are charging. All right. Be right back. I'm gonna punch in Colorado because that storm looks like it's in a better environment. Let me do Colorado, Kansas. Start. Alright, see if I can make this turn before these guys get to me. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this storm anymore. Like, I wouldn't say this. It looks like the storm's starting to pick up speed a little bit. For this storm to produce when it gets into a better environment, but I also really want to ahead of the, like, right there. Yeah, I go 10 miles down this dirt road, and I think I'm gonna camp out. Don't know who that is in the Forerunner, but some dudes. This storm definitely needs a track a little farther east. needs to get in a better environment and become surface-based and develop a mesocyclone. It's got a long way to go. It's definitely making the motions on reflexivity, but yeah, I saw that. There was that cell out by North Platte. A bunch of lightning on it too, but a little farther north and east than I'm going today. Bunch of people just posted up down this stretch. By Goodland looks alright, but kind of disorganized right now. But I'm going to stick with this. Keep on the south side of this storm. Definitely can't go north on the dirt road now because I'm definitely going to go through heavy rain on dirt, which is not a good combo. Keep my focus on this storm though. More towers going up to the east of here too. Yeah, that little notch that it had it's gone. It's really flattened out. It's gonna take a while for it to get into a more ripe atmosphere. Like I'm thinking once it gets out to the Burlington area is when it becomes surface based and has a better chance at producing. Right now it's looking relatively weak. Decent hail core though. rocks under the car. Seeing much of anything of interest in the rear view. This storm is still very disorganized. Curious as to what the dues are out here. Bunch of severe storms lined up over the warm front. Yeah, night chasing is absolutely on the table this time around because I'm very familiar with this environment out here. I'm very familiar with the road network. There's escape routes everywhere. You know, we generally have a dirt road network grid out here. Hunter Falks in the vehicle ahead of me. Yeah, this storm just lost its hail core. It definitely needs to get into a better environment. Storms up in the northeastern part of the state are what I need to get to. Probably should have stayed in Ray and waited for those storms to initiate, but that's a lesson learned. I'm very tempted to get up to these storms in Holyoke. Hell. Not the biggest fan of this storm right now. 70-mile-an-hour winds, $half sized hail. I don't know about that. Who is that? Who's that in the Bronco? Oop. Oh shit, I just cut off the car again. All right, punching in Colorado. Start. All right. All right. Hold up. I'm gonna take a look real quick. Wait a second. Oh yeah, no, that's outflow. There is some rotation overhead, but I'm just, yeah, no, Colorado's it. Hey.
You need help, sir?
I'm heading to Colorado. What about you?
We're just gonna head east. Yeah, we're gonna keep following. This road goes all the way to Kansas or north.
This does? Down that way?
The one we're on.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes back to Dirt Road, but it goes all the way.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna blast north to the highway and just get to Colorado as fast as I can. That storm looks good, and then once this catches up, I think they're gonna merge. But
Oh, you're talking about the one, yeah, different border.
yeah.
No.
Wait, hold up. This is rotating right here.
Yeah, it is.
Got a little cinnamon bun going.
Yes, that's it. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Oh, yeah. We're chilling in the outflow right here, but guys, this storm is rotating. Check this out. It's hard to tell if it's outflow or RFD.
I mean, it's all outflow cold, but RFD is the same as outflow.
Oh. Got a little cinnamon bun action going on right here.
Alright, well, good luck.
Yeah, you too. I think I'm gonna blast east. I don't think that this is the, well, it might be the right storm, but it's not in the right environment right now. Plus I'm on a dirt road and it's getting ready to rain, so it's time to move. All right. Come on, Starlink, time to kick in. All right, so I get back on my storm. Doesn't look great. But if I look over at this Colorado storm looks a lot better. So let's go ahead and do that. Just unplugged and plugged back in Starlink because it was bugging out. But I'm gonna go ahead and get on that Colorado storm, and I can always drop back if this storm gets better organized. Something else that I'm banking on is hopefully this storm gets into a little merger with the Colorado storm in a little while, and if that happens, then we could definitely get something spinning up out of it. But this little cinnamon bun, it's very high based, and I do not think that it's going to. I don't think that it's going to produce a tornado here because it's generally outflowy here. Probably going to go through some hail, so I'll lose signal for a little bit. Trying Wi-Fi. No idea if the stream is still going right now. My Wi-Fi kind of, or my Starlink kind of bit the dirt. I'm hopeful that it's working, but Starlink just doesn't seem to be kicking in right now. I'm gonna check on my phone to see if we're still live. Oh yeah, we're good to go. Check on my. Got 8 more miles to the north, and then we're gonna blast east to Colorado via I-70. like some dime-sized hail. Oh, cool. My Starlink just kicked back in. Okay. I am 5 miles. I have a right-hand turn onto the highway. And we'll be able to blast out ahead of this storm again. Not terribly big hail yet, but it's also not in the best environment yet. Got some dimes and nickels hitting the car. Couple more miles. Colorado storm. Which seems to be a surface-based storm. The only question I have here is, so this storm has, or the Colorado Colorado storm is already exerting an outflow boundary. So I wonder if when this storm gets caught up to the Colorado storm, if it doesn't just latch and produce there. Alright, made it to the highway. Dust that was getting kicked up and settled. That was cool to see that little cinnamon ring, little area of rotation, but kind of figured it wasn't gonna produce anything. Oh, actually no, there's some dust getting kicked up still, but I think it's all outflow. I'd be more excited if that dust was getting kicked into the storm, but a lot more excited, but glad to see that the live stream is holding though. Even through the little bit of hail that we just drove through. So we'll be in Colorado in 38 minutes. And I think at that point I'm going to want to drop south again. Might do it sooner if this hailstorm that we've been sitting on gets its act together, but I don't think that that's going to be the case. Posted up over there. That's awesome. Gas station pizzas. think this storm is ready for us yet. I should have followed Hunter, because he took that the dirt road that goes all the way to Kansas, and he's actually got a nice view up the clear slot of this thing. Not that there's anything to really see down there, but it's got a nice view no less, and he's not going through any of the precipitation. Hunter's a good dude. Very, very knowledgeable of meteorology and very open and willing to share it. Closing on me. All right. About 30 more minutes. Storm up by Lexington, out west of Lexington, looks solid. It's northeast of McCook, Nebraska. Kind of gaining the shape. I think I might get to Burlington and blast south. Like that, I don't like the Colorado storm anymore. because you can see the outflow boundary protruding from it. But I also wonder if this storm that we've been on is going to latch to that outflow boundary, because if it does, then it might get enough spin, might get enough inflow to produce. Oh shit. Got something over here to the left. Let's see if I can zoom in without the focus getting effed up. No, can't do that. But I can't tell if that's smoke or dust on the left there. My thoughts probably smoke from lightning. Nope, it's not. I'm seeing dust getting kicked up all up ahead of here. Wait a second. I don't want to say anything too soon, but this might be a landspout up here. There's definitely a landspout over here to the right. So let me see if I can get it to focus. No, it's too blurry. I'm gonna go back to wide angle, but yeah, it looked like we had a landspout over here to the right and an even larger one over here to the left. Hard to tell. The one on the right was definitely a landspout, at least for a little bit. But this guy on the left, it's really hard to tell because of the rain in between myself and it. Whatever it was, it's disappeared now. The one on the right is still spinning, but the one on the left has disappeared completely. Oh, nope, there it is, on the left here. It's very faint. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on stream, but there's definitely something getting picked up over there. And then up ahead here, there's a little bit of a dust swirl left over from that landspout. Yeah, I'm gonna, once I get to Burlington, I'm gonna drop south. See if I can position myself on the south side of this storm again. Oh no, never mind. That last scan? No, definitely not. Oh, look at this. Look at this dust over here. Here, I'm gonna pop off of the highway real quick and check it out. Kind of want to get some bearing on this. It looks like gusty outflow to me. Really hard to tell. Why did you stop there? I'm gonna drive down here real quick and just pull off to the side of the road, see if I can give you guys a view of what I'm looking at. I think it's just dust getting kicked up in strong winds, but let's see. It's this down here. Just a pocket of dust. It's possible that it was a landspout before, but it's not anymore. All right, time to turn around and keep pushing down the highway. Actually, I want to see if there's any way to catch the storms up in northern Kansas. I'm gonna pull off on the side of the road up here and see what we got. Sounds like some people are calling it a day already. I think I'm going to go all the way out to Goodland. This Colorado storm doesn't look half bad. Goodland's in 35 minutes. Whoa! Whoa, big CGs. I think if there's any storm that's going to do it, it's going to be this storm right next to Goodland. Arlington is starting to get the fringe effects of this storm now. I think the worst part of this storm is the wind, with gusts up to 70 miles an hour. We didn't see anything too terribly strong. I think we saw like 50, 55 miles an hour. But that with wind-driven hail, it's not a good time. Visibility has gone way down on this storm. It looks way better on stream than it does visually, by the way. But I'm getting blown all over the road right now. Also looking at the right edge of some pretty incredible structure to my south, or my southeast a little bit. Pretty good structure. Crazy strong northerlies. Whoa! Very strong. Now we're getting over 60 mile an hour winds. Catching up to those dust swirls down to my southeast too. Would like to get out ahead of that, because the structure I'm looking at, I don't even think that there's rain on that. I think it might just be LP structure. Hey, Lincoln Street, so I'm coming up to Burlington now. You guys can't really see that structure. I need it to be dry so that I can bring the phone outside and whoa, do they really? Their gas is $3.95 here? Good, I'm gonna stop here on the way back. Emergency alert. Oh, dust storm warning. That's wonderful. That makes sense. So maybe it's not, maybe it wasn't a landspout earlier. Maybe it was just the start of a dust storm. Interesting. The winds are really strong right now out of the north. And a lot of that dust was getting blown to the south anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna get my happy ass on the Goodland storm. Oh shit! Oh hey! Thank you for the super chat, Justin. Oh yeah, really appreciate that. Whoa! Definitely a lot of dust getting kicked up to the south, and I think it's just getting pushed farther south. It's not too terrible of a concern here. I guess for the time being, I can throw you guys over here to look at the dust storm. Shit. Not really a lot of dust. There's some crazy strong winds to the north of me. Hook echo on I-70 toward Goodland. Yeah, that's essentially what I saw forming when I decided to blast east for the Colorado storm. That's the same storm that is progressing eastward now. And the thing is, it looks like it's latched to an outflow boundary. I'm gonna hit record. Wait, no, video. GoPro now. Oh yeah. Big old wall of dust. About to get hit by a gust front. Put this back forward. Oh shit. Sorry. It's hard to do with one person. Make sure the video is shooting the right direction and make sure I'm navigating and looking at radar. It's a lot to do for one person. Tell. Oh, wait! Yes, this is a Landspout! This is a Landspout, you guys. Hold on. Look out here. Got a Landspout right there. That is absolutely rotating. And there's like a thin column of dust up above it. We're on the board, guys. We're on the board with a Landspout. And it's gone. Well, we did it. We're on the board with a Landspout. That's awesome. Sorry for the wind noise, guys. It's such a high base cell, so I don't think that we're going to get anything truly tornadic from it. But that's as close as we're going to get with that. That was sick. That was sick. Yes, sir. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to go on Weatherfront and report that. Mapping. Wait, not mapping. how to do reports on here. Damn it. Brady's gonna kill me for not knowing how to do reports on Weatherfront. Okay, I'm passing into Kansas now. So this storm has observed tennis ball size hail on it. And we're passing through Colorado right now, and we're gonna keep pushing east until we get to Goodland. That was with the Iowa plates in the blue Subi, but they seem chill. Hunter is kind of smack dab in the middle of the dust storm. I'm glad I didn't follow him. Looks like, yeah, looks like Hunter also saw that spoot. He must have blasted back north. Hunter got a really good video of it. I guess he was right behind me, or just out. Or no, that's who just. Never mind. That's who passed me. But yeah, you got a really good video of it. Brendan got it. Brendan B. I don't know who Brendan B is, but he got it. Oh, there's a nice roll cloud off to the north. I think. I think these storms off to the north are, there's going to be a really cool shelf cloud on it a little bit. I think we did the right thing bailing on this this rear storm. Yeah, that was a confirmed landspout. That's awesome. Yeah, so we've so far gotten 2 landspouts today, which I count those in my overall tornado scene list. It's like the same thing, only different. Yeah, I should be in Goodland in 12 miles. Still warned for tennis ball size hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds. Hopefully I can get to it before it produces, if it produces. I mean, this is it up on the left. Probably going to have to go a little past Goodland. Let's point it that way. CGs. It says I'm in Burlington, Colorado still, but I'm definitely well east of the Kansas border. Yeah, it's different, but it's also the same thing. Whoa! Whoa, no, I did not want to do that. Grain silo to the left of me just got hit by lightning. It's fine. rain. Turn off the GPS directions because I'm going to go a little bit past Goodland. Hopefully I don't get any of the big tennis ball size hail. I shouldn't. I think I'm far enough south. But yeah, I'm just gonna blast east of town and then get to a decent viewing spot. Maybe Brewster. Used to is a Brewster. Used to is a Brewster from Brewster. Brewster, Kansas. Start. So if I keep going with a nice 19 minutes, I should be able to get out ahead of this thing and look back at it from a clear slot. Looks like sunset. It's only 5:30 here. Like I haven't even made it into Central Time, but even then, it's still 6:30. Maybe like 20 miles ahead of me. There's a major downpour out ahead of me. That's essentially where that hook is co-located. Yeah, so the hook is just to my northeast. Oh, got hail. Oh, got big hail. Big hail, big problems. Oh, scheisse. Big hail. Whoa! Oh boy. Big time hail. Yep, we're definitely in the right place here though. Whoa! We're definitely where we want. Whoa! We're definitely where we want to be, but we're getting. This storm is slinging CGs at us. At 14 more miles till Brewster. I would not be surprised if we picked up some more dents from that hail. I gotta check my real-time IRL because it still says I'm in Burlington, so I need that to update. But yeah, we're just to the south of a wall cloud. Okay, that's back up to live. Going back to the radar. Oh yeah, there's a mean hook on that. This is, yeah, this is very visually rotating. Very visibly rotating, I should say. I'm gonna pop off this exit real quick just so I can stop and point the camera at it because it looks pretty good. Oh, Tornado warning. Up. Found the storm chasers. All right, we got a tornado warning here, guys. All right, I'm gonna pull you guys out because this is what we're looking at right here. Tornado sirens are going off. Here, I'm gonna. Technically, it's over here. Not technically, this is it. Yep, there's definitely rotation here. Freaking spam callers. Should turn that off. Sorry. I'm gonna get out my DJI camera real quick. All right. All right. Almost want to blast a little farther east. This is still slinging CGs right on me. Definitely gonna have to blast east in a minute. A nice little clear slot up there. Whoa! Boy, we just escaped the hail. We need to, this is hail right over here, so we definitely need to hop back on the highway and blast east. Whoa! Oh man. Yeah, it's time. Time to blast east. We got a tornado warning though, so Let's freaking do it. Let me see what it's doing right now. It's not really moving. It is. Yeah, I'm gonna blast farther east. People are going south on it. I don't like that idea. It's time to go east. The hail is absolutely going to catch up to me here. I want to take the next exit. The next little north-south exit I get, which I guess is going to be Brewster. Tornado is observed. Is that big mass? Is that the tornado? How is this observed? Here. Pull it out for you guys. Where tornado? All right, get out real quick. Where is the tornado? Is that it back there? Doesn't look like it. I would think that if it's going to produce anywhere, it would be over here under the collar cloud. Jesus. Getting back inside now because I am the tallest object out here. I'm not doing that. We got greenage though. I don't know how this got confirmed already. Radar or just observed. Because that's a rain shaft we're looking at. And I don't think that it's in there. Well, that's not a good place for that radio anyway. I'm gonna put you guys forward real quick because I need to look at radar. Doesn't look like it would still be on the ground. Alex Russell, or Russell. What? I don't know how to say his last name. Fuck. I still don't have connection on my iPad. What's going on? Oh. It was just my iPad that lost connection. Alright. This is my exit. All right, this is our tornado warned storm out ahead. Don't see anything right now though. Oh wow, oh god, we got some crazy structure. I gotta take pictures real quick. It's great structure. Not gonna lie, I think it will produce again. And I think we got to go south. Yeah, because the hook is coming straight at us here, so yeah, it's time to blast a little to the south. I don't want to be in the path of the hook. Tried that with Springtown. It did not take. And by did not take, I mean, it made me, was a Code Brown moment, to say the least. But look at this. Look at this structure over here. I've been nailing it this year with storm structure. I think that's Tornado TRX right behind me. All right, I need a dirt road that faces west. See this, guys? This is what you don't do. You don't park in the middle of the road. Structure and all, but it's not a good viewing location, guys. You got all your cars in the middle of the road. Thing is, I think it's going to cycle to the, well, you might get a little spin up to the northwest here, but this weird feeling that that you're going to get another cycle down to the south. But I am going to hop over onto this dirt road. Not really go down it, but I'm gonna give myself a decent position here. And I'm gonna take a moment to code yellow. Okay, time to go south. The whole entire shelf is bludgeoning southward now. I was going to get stuck in the mud there. That would have been the cost of code yellow for sure. I think this down this tail end here is going to be the next thing that produces. But I do want to get south of it before it starts to wrap back to the north. Overtaking the road. Come on, let me get south first. Starting to get westerlies. Little farther. almost there. Also, for the record, this is the safest thing to do when you're in this situation. If you don't know where a tornado is going to form, just go south. Just go south and get out of the way and take some structure shots once you get out of the rain. It's pitch black back there. Those guys that stayed over there, it's a dangerous spot to be in. Alright, this is what I just drove through.
Your front license plates only hold on.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
No problem.
Okay, so there's that mezzo. I don't know if that's going to come in clear on stream or not, but looks clear enough on the phone. Oh yeah, it is clear. How about that? I'm actually wondering if... So does anybody have a description on that that rain wrap tornado, like, or a picture of it or anything? Goodland storm. Not sure I managed to get a picture with a bolt, but I did. Oh, there's the LOL. That was, Who is that? Who is that with the LOL taped to their car? J-Jack, I think. Ooh, I almost got stuck there. Oh, that's mud on my fucking windshield. Oh, no wonder I can't see. It's only 6:22 here, which is weird because I absolutely thought we would have hit Central Time by now. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing the sound. Testing one. Okay. No, it's just my connection. Nope, no current warnings on it. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure the sound was good because I lost sound for most of that Springtown intercept. Hell, I even lost video for it. So now we're going to be blasting east. On some dirt. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh, wow. I guess I gotta get further over, huh? Alright, what are we doing? Doesn't look terribly hot anymore. Storm looks relatively McCooked. Who's that guy? Zach. Who's this guy? Aaron J-Jack. Yep, that was J-Jack. With the LOL on his car. So goofy. else is in this line? God, I fucking hate Omega. Honestly, now that we're no longer affiliated with Radar Omega, I'm not a fan of it. I have never been a fan of Omega. I like Weatherfront better. Way, way, way better. It's got everything. Okay, I can't continue on this road because it's already been rained on. It's muddy. Ugh. Best.
It'll be slippery.
Yeah, so.
I
Yeah.
don't know whether I should try or not. Did someone get down there?
I don't think so. I was gonna try, and then I felt myself sinking.
Yeah, you four-wheel drive or two?
I got all-wheel drive with all-terrain tires, and I'm just not getting any traction.
Alright. Well, I'm the brake size, so.
Yeah.
But four-wheel drive. You're slipping, I'm not that lucky.
What's up?
You're slipping on all-terrains, I'm not that lucky, so.
Yeah. All right. Best of luck, though.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. Oh, that went to the hard ball too. I don't recommend going down that way. I sank like just over there.
We
Yeah.
already had that before.
Yeah.
We're not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, we're going back.
Might as well go back to 70 and hook slice. Yeah.
No!
Yeah. Hey, it's not terrible. Not much hail.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we are going to have to wait a little bit.
Yeah. Still got one last little piece to come through.
I wouldn't. I'm not terribly concerned about hook slicing that
No.
though. There's almost no hail in that.
No. I mean, we don't downpour.
Yeah.
There's a nice cool.
Did you guys get eyes on the tornado in the
no,
rain?
We were there. We were getting pelted with hail.
Yeah.
And then, but past it a little bit, like it was up. You could tell. And we
Yeah.
saw a funnel, and then it was just too loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a
See
funnel,
the-
I guess, was good enough for today.
See the
It was so
the
rain-wrapped.
the Landspout on the way in?
Was that?
Yes. Yes, it was.
That was a Landspout.
Yeah.
Okay, when I was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We were wondering what
It had like this just
it was.
little hazy tube above
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Okay. That counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I added it to my list.
We were looking at it. Probably shouldn't be saying this. We were looking at it. and we're like, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a lighter color to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very
All
bright.
right, come on.
Yeah, you too. Take care. All right, I'm gonna get back on the hard ball before I sink. I'm just gonna pull over up here. got all sorts of stuff getting kicked off of the car right now. But either way you go, either south or east on that road, you are getting stuck. There was no way I was going to be able to traverse that dirt road. It had already been rained on. It was already really muddy. As much as I would like to, I definitely can't. But it's still... Oh, no, it's 7:30. I think I did end up going through that time zone, that time shift. But at least this storm definitely looks a little cooked. It's sliding behind the outflow boundary, and it's lost its hail core. My car needs a bath after that. I don't want to get stuck in this thunderstorm behind it. Yep, he ended up seeing what I saw with regard to that tornado. I only saw the funnel, but maybe my GoPro picked it up as I was passing through the hook and it got warned. But having multiple people confirm that landspout, yeah. Definitely on the board there. Caught 2 landspouts today. I'm not going to count that tornado unless I review the footage and I'm able to make out that tornado. Add two landspouts, and I've seen 5 tornadoes and landspouts this year across 3 chases. I really hope that the stream picked up that landspout, because that seems to be like the one missing piece when I storm chase and I stream. Like, somehow something always happens to my connection when I've got something on the ground. So I think that was able to, I think that was captured on stream, but I'm definitely gonna go back and review it. It's what, 7:40 here? feel like I got a little bit more time before sunset. Also want to see if I can get... Oh no, everything's dissipating now. I think we're cooked. That storm to the west of me is caught up, and the storm to the north and east of me now is really losing its structure quickly. I think we'll have a storm merger here, but I don't think that it's going to be enough to produce another tornado, because that lead storm has fallen off of the outflow boundary. That outflow boundary is interacting with the storm all the way in front, but I don't think it's going to be enough to spin up anything. Yeah, not a bad chase so far. And I do think that we're getting ready to end, but yeah, I mean, that was a successful chase. Got 2 Landspouts, got on a tornado warning. Not sure if any of the cameras picked it up, but I've definitely got footage on multiple sources to go through. And maybe we can pick out the tornado too, so I can count it. But if not, you know, I'm at 5 on the year, which is not bad for 3 chases. Gotten strikes on every chase. Yeah, once I get back up to where Brewster is, I'm gonna make a really quick determination as to whether I'm gonna keep chasing or not. But I think right now I'm leaning more towards not, because at least the 2 storms around me right now have gone outflow dominant, and I guess I just gotta keep an eye out as to how this lead storm interacts with the outflow boundary, because I don't think that it's gonna latch. I don't think that it's gonna be worth investing the time into. But I have to get all the way north, back to I-70, and then I can hook slice the old storm. But yeah, I think it's lost the outflow boundary. amazing photo of the storm. If you guys don't follow Hunter Falks on Twitter, be sure to do so. He shared some pretty amazing photographs of this storm that like shortly after it produced that tornado. Yeah, I really don't like how that storm is looking on radar now. Very elongated, stretching north to south, and does not look like something that's worth jetting out 50 miles to catch. Again, I'm going to get up into Brewster and gonna get some gas, and then I'm gonna make that final determination. But I do think that we are done. So last year I had made it a thing to just keep streaming and streaming and streaming, like long after the threats were done. But today it's pretty obvious that it's already done everything it's going to do. I am glad that I decided against blasting north to Holyoke. Saw this storm over Goodland, and it looked like it was getting that hook organized, and sure enough, it produced. Very briefly, but it produced. I am really glad that I got that Landspout on stream though, and I didn't have any of the connection issues at the time. Like, why did that turn off? Overheat. I just ran out of battery. I think my one battery just died. So I'm gonna have to I'm a little tired. Maybe it is time to go home. Get home and come back out tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to go to Kansas. I'm going to go up to northeastern Colorado, like the Julesburg area. Um, 24-hour fuel. Is there actual fuel here, or are we just fucked? I think I've been here before and there wasn't actually fuel here. No, there's no fucking way. There is no fuel here. That's horse shit. Yeah, if I'm being perfectly honest, guys, I think we're done. We're absolutely done. The dry line popped off today, though, so 2 Landspouts and a tornado. But have to see if I actually got the tornado. I'm gonna back this up a little bit. I go under the actual awning, or what's left of it. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna exit out of my directions, go search for my home directions. I'm only 3 hours from home, and I get one of those hours back, so I'll get back at close to 10 o'clock. Hell yeah. Awesome. Well, alright, so I'll go ahead and gonna go ahead and sign this thing off, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot home, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be up in Julesburg, Colorado, and probably traversing I-80 in Nebraska. Thought I was gonna go all the way out to Kearney. I may still do that depending on how early I wake up, but ultimately it's gonna hinge on the 0Z Triple R and Rufus and Nom 3K, trying to find correlation for a bit, but yeah, so I'll go home, check out those models, make a decision on target area, and then we'll be back out here doing it tomorrow. But until then, let me just, okay, got all messages going. Yep. But yeah, chase is done. Storms are moving on. They're cooked. They're not. Let me use weather front. All right, guys, it's been real. Thank you all to thank you to everybody that donated. Thank you to everybody that stopped by and supported the stream. I will be out here again tomorrow, probably bright and early, starting at around 2 o'clock. And until then, hope you guys have a great night and stay safe, and look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Good night, guys. Yep. Any second now. Oh, It's not going to work right now because my Starlink is obstructed. Gosh, well, what's up? Yeah, been here for about 10 minutes. Yeah, just wrap. That was an insane picture, dude. Yeah. I think you were like either right behind me or right in front of me. Like we were kind of in the same spot. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. Just let me know. All right. Yeah, that was Hunter Falks. He's the one that had that insane picture of the supercell earlier, right after it produced. But yeah, guys, I'm calling it. We're gonna go to Goodland and get some dinner and then head home. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe and.